so much for joining us. Before we get started, as we always do, we just want to thank you all for the support. It really means a lot. Again, thank you all for the support. Make sure you go to dynastymirror.com. Again, go to dynastymirror.com. And while you're there, buy the new release. It's Libation Time, a children's guide to the ancestors. Make sure you cop that book, you guys. Go get it. While you're at dynastymirror.com, make sure you join the email list. Again, join the email list. Always do. We just want to thank you all for the support. It really means a lot.
Yeah, hold up for a second. I apologize for that.
Make sure you go to dynastymirror.com. Again, go to dynastymirror.com. And while you're there, buy the new release. It's Libation Time, a children's guide to the ancestors. Make sure you cop that book, you guys. Go get it. While you're at dynastymirror.com, make sure you put it off, man.
Hold on for a second. Hold on. Let me cut it.
All right. Sorry about that, you guys. So again, make sure you go to dynastymirror.com. Go to dynastymirror.com. While you're there, again, buy some merchandise, buy some books. Also, make sure you join the email list so you guys can stay up to date in regards to what's going on with Dynasty Mirror, the brand. Also, like, share, and subscribe to the content. Again, please like, share, and subscribe to the content. It really means a lot. We really appreciate your guys' support. And to become a monthly Patreon. Shout out to Africa, B1 Africa. Again, become a monthly Patreon. Support Black media, so we could keep it rolling and watch us expand. You guys, I have a couple of announcements coming down the pipe, and again, we're growing and we're expanding. So, and then we're focusing on being more solutions based as far as this platform. So with that being said, please engage. So please engage. If there's anything you guys want, any suggestions, please email me, uhuru@searchforuhuru.com, uhuru@searchforuhuru.com. That really means a lot. I want this to be interactive as much as possible. So please let me know how I can or we can provide solutions for you all. Without further ado, we have my brother Fitzgerald Stevens on with us today, and today's topic is the foreseeable future of entrepreneurship.
Hey, good afternoon, beautiful people. My name is Fitzgerald Stevens, and thank you for taking your time out to join on to the program today. We truly appreciate you. Hope you guys get ready to have an awesome weekend. The foreseeable future of entrepreneurship. Start your business.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
And you're still playing in the background.
You look fine right here. I don't understand what I'm doing.
No, it's echoing now.
Okay.
Just go ahead. Just go ahead.
Okay. So the future of entrepreneurship, the future is right now. I mean, you have to start your business. You have to start your business and things, and so with the importance of that is that you can only really fully depend upon income that you create. And I think it's fun to start a business. As I was just telling Prince Amir before we got started, I'm getting ready to launch another one of my businesses. In addition to my carrot bars, in addition to my YouTube streams, in addition to other things, I decided I'm going to reactivate my janitorial business. And so I'm happy to be down here in Florida. Was talking last night, and epiphany, like you know what, it won't interfere for what I'm doing right now, and it will give an additional stream income for what I'm doing, and why not? No, I mean I have time with what I'm doing, working with my carrot bars business and my YouTube channel and everything. Why not create an additional stream income? See, I'm on pursuit to create 7 streams of income that I'm doing right now. So I kind of liked the business when I was up there, and I know how to do it, and it was something I was pretty good at. And down around here in Florida, Tampa, Florida, as compared to Atlanta, Georgia, where I first started the business, got a great niche around here, nice area, nice thing. So I just saw a need, and I'm seeing a need with this March right here, because cleaning is becoming so dominant right now. And but I want to probably specialize like in maybe doing some green cleaning, because people are real conscious about that, and just start doing that thing. Now, what happens with my Carrot Bars freebie business? Business as usual. What happens with my YouTube channel? Business as usual. Books and stuff like that. My speaking, business as usual. And because I'm the big proponent of that, you can never have enough streams of income coming into your house. So rather than me saying, okay, what about the political unrest? What's the COVID? What about things? What about trying to go out there and find a job? I just used my God's given skills to go out there and create extra fires for myself, not necessarily in this home-based business. What thing I like about this new adventure I'm getting ready to go on, I can really literally run it out of my home, just like all the rest of my projects and stuff. So that's I'm excited about that, but I'm more so excited about you and each and every one of you taking a chance to listen here and listen to the sound of my voice. I am a big proponent of being an entrepreneur.
Me too.
I'm a big proponent of that. I like the hustle, man. I like the grind. I like the heat. I like creating action. I like getting out there, making things happen. I like doing the billing. I like being responsible for a crew. I like being responsible for getting new work and expanding new work and keeping it and being able to go in any market I want without. I like being the fact that I'm creating jobs and I'm my own boss and I'm taking care of the partners who work with me, and more importantly, I like the idea that I'm building equity. Now, I probably will look to keep this going, and then maybe sell my janitorial companies, maybe and parlay that into other things. But I like the fact that I could take something from zero and build it up, and so I have that confidence in myself. I have a good mastermind team around me that like, hey, what do you think about this? And Diane asked, hey, listen, I'm interested in putting this thing together and run it by him and say, man, do we have a niche? Well, I already know what he's going to say. He's going to push me in that because Dinas is an entrepreneur also like myself, which is another thing. If you're going to launch out in entrepreneurs, make sure you're talking to some. And just because they won't necessarily go the particular route that you want to go, they can easily give you some great advice and great knowledge of how to do things. There's a lot of stuff out there on YouTube. There's a lot of stuff out there, tutorials on what to do, how to do it, how to protect yourself in it. And so learn how to spin multiple plates at the same time. Learn how to spin multiple plates. We've come on for well over a year talking about Carrot Bars. Okay, Carrot Bars is doing pretty good. They're getting ready to to shift in some other aspects of their organization, like through a company called Freebay right now. And we're at Freeway right now, and you can get latest updates on that for those affiliates going on goldrocks.info, keeping up with the latest news on your Carrot Bar account. Your gold is still secure. Still looking pretty good, and the future is still looking pretty good as far as what we originally want to do: save gold and create residual income. I'm just talking about the prospect of even with something as great as that, still creating additional incomes while you have an income stream coming in. The main income stream that people have coming into their home right now is their income that they're already making off the job. You can divert some of that for assets for yourself and to invest in yourself, to create additional incomes that ultimately you won't have to keep working as hard to maintain. You can multiply your income. You can achieve your financial goals definitely by incorporating the help and the work of other people. Like, for instance, I was looking at this platform that I asked. Remember, I said if I'm going into business, it has to be a certain niche. It has to be one that I don't feel that can be replaced. It has to be one that that has wide open territories, not crowded. It's something that people need. Everyone needs cleaning. Okay, you could put a plan together that you could easily make somewhere like $20,000-$30,000 a month with that, depending on how you structure your business? Well, you could do the same thing if you're selling books. You could do the same things if you're doing like coin operated laundromats and stuff. And you could do the same thing with dozens and dozens of ideas, but you have to just take action on that. So this is what we want to talk about, that okay, you're an entrepreneur, but be a multi-entrepreneur. Be a multi-entrepreneur. Say, what do you mean, Fitzgerald? What I mean multi-entrepreneur, I'm meaning like acquire multi-income streams from the efforts of your mind and your God-given talent. So learn about business plans and learn about networking and different associations which you're trying to get into. All the same time, if you choose to build like your Carrot Bars business, or build your book business, or build your jewelry business or your salon business, or whatever you choose to do, consider, have a diversified portfolio. And when I say a diversified portfolio, consider having other ways that income streams is coming into your house. So this is what I'm seeing in the future. I'm seeing that a lot of work that people are thinking that people are thinking that they have secure is not going to be secure at all. I think we are literally going to be forced to be the way of the entrepreneur. I really do. And I think it's high time that we get serious about the income of our own house on our own terms. I know with the area that Prince Amir lives in, and he hasn't been in the area that I live in yet, but to tell you about this, Wesley Chapel, Florida, which is a suburb of Tampa, Florida, very, very affluent area, high upper middle class around here. I mean, I can keep my projects, like my ground and pound game, which is I like to call it, within 15 miles and never have to leave and pull all the revenue I want out of there. Incidentally, while I'm growing my Carrot Bar business, that's working globally, international, which is an income stream that's like on automatic pilot. Okay. And then, okay, so let me go ahead and start with my book stream. Let me go ahead and start with my podcast. Let me go ahead and do a lot of things. So I got to hold out these ideas in my head. And if you remember when as Prince Amir and I have often spoken, we're not just concerned about pulling revenue far as from one source. And I do consider Carrot Bars and the Freebay organization just one income source, a good income source, an income source that we have been gracious to take advantage of. But we still want to have more streams of income. It's coming in with more streams of income that just basically comes in while you're not working, or even sometimes while you're working. Right now, I want to get back to gosh, I can't believe I'm saying this, Prince Amir. I think I want to get back out there and be around some people. My global business with Carrot Bars, it runs through this. Right. I have people. I want to get out there and put a product that serves. I want to get out there with my.
Well, you technically can, but it's just, I'm sorry, you would have, but because of COVID, that kind of stopped that.
Yes.
Because we had the Let's Go weekends and everything else, but because of COVID, that kind of put a halt on all that.
Yeah, but I am seeing a major opportunity with this, and that's what I'm going to get on. But that's what I'm trying to. That's one thing I would like to convey to our audience. There are major opportunities, not necessarily in cleaning. Now, cleaning is going to be a dominant thing. I'm seeing a lot of money is getting ready to go to women and minorities. As far as with being able to get capital, I'm seeing a lot of things that is opportunities for contracts. I'm seeing a lot of far as for things that people are very, very conscious. I'm seeing a huge need. I can metamorphose that into detailing, car detailing, all kinds of things we can do with that. Maybe establish a delivery service. I see a whole bunch of branch, and all these. This is just another revenue stream that, hey, maybe if I want to exit out like 10, 15 years, I can sell that for like a couple million. Or get that absorbed, or franchise it in addition to what I'm doing right here. So we want people to think like in the ways of a multi-entrepreneur. It's about income streams, ladies and gentlemen. It's about income streams, and it is enough information out there on YouTube It's enough professional sources all the way around you that would show you exactly how to build, exactly how to bring life to a business idea that's been sitting dormant in your head for years. And so we just want to pull that out of you. Yes, Carrot Bars is only part of what we do, and it's a huge part. But you know what? It's not the whole. And Prince Amir and I have talked about this a couple of times. And actually, he was the one that really kind of inspired me, because he let's go over what he's doing again. Let's talk about a multi entrepreneur. With what this man is. Okay, he has Search for Uru, great, incredible stream, 80,000 plus subscribers. That's huge. Okay, that T-shirt he has on, that's his clothing line. That book you see to the right, that's his book line. Now, if we have already spoke about his tour company, hopefully that's going to open up back soon. But I just
21, baby.
Yeah, I just got I just spun off about maybe 3 revenue sources that he's doing, that he has coming forward right now. And he still talks to me about real estate within Nigeria. Guys,
I have some exciting news. That's going to be launched officially here in about a week or two. Go ahead, Joe.
Well, great for it. Go for it, man. I want to get in on that, And so it's about income, ladies and gentlemen, and it's about controlling your own destinies, and definitely about controlling your own income that goes from that destiny. It's about building generational wealth. It's about mitigating your taxes, and as much as you possibly can. It's about getting partners and investors, and growing your brand, and helping people grow their brand by you're both growing wealth together. I don't think it can be really done in the current job market as we see it right now.
Yeah.
I don't really think it can be done. I mean, but sometimes they want so much education for jobs that doesn't really merit the expense of the school that you're going to go get that education for. Prince, am I making sense there?
You're making sense.
If you drop it.
Yeah, you're making sense for sure, because there are a lot of people who have, almost up to $100,000 in college debt for an art degree or a political science degree.
Well, what I'm seeing like it's about ROI. Let's get a rate of return, but let's start something. For example, down here, landscaping is pretty big. Now, when I lived up in Buffalo, New York, they would do landscaping up there too, but they also during the winter they would convert that to snow removal or just things. Making a ton of money just pushing away snow. Mm-hmm. So the guy necessarily didn't have to go to school to learn how to do snow removal, but he could go out there, create a nice income with one truck, go get a plow, go market to a couple of churches or a couple of businesses, set a price to push the snow, get those contracts, buy another truck and another truck and another truck, and pretty soon he has a very, very successful business within that area, doing very well for him and his family, off of something that, he would have for something he didn't necessarily need to go to school for. Diane, I looked at my RAV4 this morning, and I guess this is accumulation for what we were talking about with the smartphone. Remember we said if it's not making you money, it's not so smart. Right. And I said, you know what? I got this truck, and all I'm using just to transport my bike primarily. I take it, I break it to the bike trail. You know what? And then I started seeing it different. I said, well, I could put this there. I could go get my ladder, put up on the roof. I have everything I need, and put my cleaners here, my vacuum cleaners, my stuff, and I can go out there and use this thing to really, really make money for me right now. And so it's a way I get my door magnets, get my business cards, set my website up, and everything like that. This vehicle needs to start earning its keep. And earning his keep, besides just taking me around to the bike trail and maybe to the grocery stores, I need to turn this thing into money. I need to make this thing make money for me. And that's what I want you to start thinking. What ideas do you have in your head that can make you money? How can you incorporate what you have in your head necessary for a business right now? Just say if you do like some certain tutorials or you sell them for like $3.99 per download, especially if it's really, really good. Some of you guys out there can probably put beats together, or you're very good at music, or you're very good at doing chords, or you can do great guitar tutorials and stuff. Let's see what we can do to turn that into money, because this has been a very, very interesting year, 2020. I assure you, many of us will not forget it. No, this is etched in our mind, and that's a lot of things that's going on, right? A lot of things that's going on, and depending on your perspective, some people are going to say it's good, and some people are going to say it's not so good. But it has taught us this one thing that's very good for everyone: we need to be in control of our own destiny.
Right.
We need to have something going on besides these jobs. These jobs has proven beyond a shadow of doubt, especially this year, 2020, we cannot rely on them. We cannot rely on. So we have got to figure out, okay, how do I thrive, and how do I create something that I own, that I can leave on to my children, that I can build wealth right now. And I don't want to spend like 20 and 30 and 40 years to do it. So what do I have to offer right now? And so we want you guys to think about this. You want, for those of you who join Carrot Bars and who are in this with us, great. It's free to join. It deals with saving in gold, which is an asset. That's another income I didn't even think about. That's going up. It deals with creating residual income by helping other people save in gold for like 149 countries. It has a component to it that allows you to grow wealth and grow wealth generationally, but it's not a do-all. It's not the be-all do-all. It's a start, and yes, and I could take part of that money that I'm earning for that to invest in my other venture that I just literally conceived this morning around about 2:00, and put paper to work with it. My janitorial business, my YouTube business, I can monetize that. I can do my speaking circuit and all kinds of things I have through my head. But my project is to get to 7 streams of income coming in some type of way where I can control that, and maybe have an exit plan like 10 years, like I think I want to do. And when I say exit plan, maybe sell what I've accumulated and go somewhere and just enjoy out the remainder of my life. Diane, I know your story with how you started being an entrepreneur. I knew what it took. You, like myself, was kind of forced into it. When the corporate jobs, we both had corporate jobs that let us go. Mine
didn't necessarily let me go, but it indirectly let me go. If that makes sense. Like, it didn't let me go, but it let me go.
Well, mine was a different thing, man. I was let go over the phone, and I said, and it was the right call to make. No, I got ill and going a couple other things. I wasn't performing. That's no one's fault but mine. No, don't make a difference. Why? Don't make a difference that you was dealing with chloric cancer. Don't make a difference. Mm-hmm. No, it doesn't make a difference that you were going through separation of marriage. That doesn't make a difference. I wasn't performing. So people can't pay you to perform. Now, I had to get to a level of maturity to accept that statement, but it's true. Okay, so what am I going to do about it now? Crawl into a hole, talk about woe is me, talk about how the times were good, how times used to be, talk about I did my best and I gave all this, and how could they just put me on the thing? Or am I going to learn what I didn't learn? Am I going to get better? Am I going to read more books? If I'm going to hang around business owners like Prince Amir and say, hey, I have this plan right here. Can you help me polish it? I'm going to go out there and create. If someone's not giving me a job, if someone's not giving me income that I think I deserve, or I want to deserve, I got to get out there and create it. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I'm saying this: create the life you want. Create the life you want. You don't have to settle. Create the life you want. Now, and with Carrot Bars, there's a mentorship program in that. There's a teaching system program with that. You have relatively very, very low costs. If you want to get one of the business packages, you have a choice of 4 of those to choose from. And so that you have training seminars that are done online practically 7 days a week. But let's just go ahead and talk about some other things. Now, let's just say you have an idea, and whatever that would be. And how do you get started? Well, one of the good thing would be to go onto YouTube, research that, look at various things like what people are doing already in this industry and how they're doing. So you're going to avail yourself to education. You got to get your business license. You want to get your LLC. You want to create your website. You want to get supplies. You want to start small, maybe you can start out your garage or your home, and then until you can get a building. But the important thing is, and the thing you want to do once you put a plan of action on paper, a business plan,
execute.
You have to put massive action behind that business plan. And I suggest you contact business owners and learn about the different things of business and how you need to grow, and what you need to do, how to properly build, how to properly marketing. Go on there and do a tutorial about Facebook marketing, Facebook ad, LinkedIn ads, Snapchat marketing, social media. It's enough free stuff out there in the marketplace right now that you can really bring good life to your business and what you're trying to do. So this is about you stepping out and just creating the life you want, literally creating the life you want, and not really expecting anybody to give it to you. Dynass, it's out there, man.
Right.
I mean, I have said a couple of times, excuse me for my attention going away. I've said a couple of times, and I truly believe it. I believe the greatest time to be alive is right now. And I believe the most opportunities are able to be created right now. The cleaning business and the personal services business, the personal hygiene business. I believe those are recession proof. I believe there's more things out there. There's no competition out there for certain markets, but you got to bring something that you got to ding a particular different marketing niche than what everyone else is doing. No, so what everyone else is doing and stuff like that. For example, with cleaning, when I'm very good at it. I'm very good at it, and I know how to bill it. I know how to. I'm clean cut, so when I come to your house, you're not threatened by the way I look and everything like that. Or I'm articulate. I know how to speak to people. I know how to be engaging, inviting. I know how to create rapport. I know how to market. So those are skills that I have learned, that I translated over to my carrot bars. I translated over to my YouTube channel. That I translated over to other things. In other words, I've learned a couple of skills that I can monetize to help me build wealth and help me build residual income as far as what I need to do. Now, I've also know the things I don't know. I also need to find out the things I don't know. For example, legalities. I'm not an attorney, but I have the luxury of having my youngest brother is a corporate attorney. So my legal advice and structure contracts could easily be set up. I'm not an accountant, but my middle brother is a budget director. As far as with working with numbers, that's what both of these men do. I don't really know enough about computer networking system, but my best friend owns a computer software company. So I have all the pieces in place. I'm blessed to that. I know that. But if I didn't have that, and let's say, for instance, I would want to seek out, how do I create a great YouTube channel with Dynass, or like Dynass? Well, first of all, I would tell my friend, put a tutorial on Patreon. Now, why did I say that? Because he's giving you advice on how to create a global brand that can really, really help you. He should be compensated for that. Okay, so I would say put that on Patreon. Go on there and let a man who's already at a level 80,000 subscribers show you how he marketed, show you what he does to acquire customers, show you how he does books and he sells his t-shirts. But I wouldn't put that on just the regular search for Uru. I put that on a search for Uru Patreon channel, because he would need to be compensated for that type of knowledge. He's already paid for it. And he should be compensated for it, and especially if he's given effective results and things. So that's those are some things you can take advantage of. I mean, if you're good at doing anything, any type of things, maybe you are very very good at marketing real estate. Maybe you're a great realtor and you know how to move, and you're moving homes. I mean, maybe you're consistently selling like 3 to 4 homes a month, and so if a guy like I want to get in real estate, and I can't sit down with you to spend time with you over the coffee table, I wouldn't mind, going on your Patreon channel, maybe subscribe and for like $5 or $10 a month to get that information that you have, that I don't have to go to a real estate school and pay thousands of dollars for that, especially if I see you're effective what I'm doing. I'm just throwing ideas out, and it's just designed to make you think. But we are in no position to sit on our gifts anymore. We are in no position to wait around and see what is going to happen. We got to get out there and create the life we want. As my youngest brother has said to me, you got to create the life you want, regardless of what setbacks have happened to you, regardless of what's going on. Because, ladies and gentlemen, the times are not going to get better not unless you make them better. And I don't really see how you can do it without being an entrepreneur, especially in the realm of finances. I could be wrong. I really could be wrong. And maybe a part of me, should say, hopefully I am wrong. But just in case, you want to have as many choices as you can have. Okay. And you want to have as many things that you can have to create wealth for you and your family. It's about revenue streams. It's not about titles. I quoted Prince Amir several times, and he taught me, titles are not sexy. Income is. And so we want to concentrate on getting the revenue. And Don asked, man, you take over the second half of this, but I think I said what I do. I'm really excited, man. But when I said that, and when I said that, man, I'm going to start my janitorial business, and I'm going to put it up and sitting around there and get this thing together. Probably launch it within 2 weeks and just go for it, And I'm really excited about the new adventure. But the Carrot Bars, okay, it's taking care of itself. It's going on. That's still, about 12,000 business partners around the world. I'm not just going to give that up and let that go, but I am not just going to depend upon one sole thing to get me to my financial goals.
So guys, in the chat room, click on that. Also on the bottom of the screen in the ticker, and it will also be in the description. Click on the link, sign up as an affiliate, and I will personally call you. We'll get you guys up and running. So what is Carrot Bars? At Carrot Bars, you are acquiring your own gold franchise. That's what you're doing. You're acquiring your own gold franchise. And when you get people to exchange their fiat dollar, which is losing value, for this right here, gold, this is 1 gram of gold, right? An asset that's appreciating and going up in value, you get paid. So your business, your franchise, your gold franchise is centered around this product right here, gold. So what do? Click the link, my affiliate link, sign up as an affiliate. I am going to personally call you. All right, we are going to get you a package. You're going to acquire a package. What is a package? All right, number one, a package. With these packages, you will acquire some gold. And then number two, this package now gives you your franchising rights. All right, your own access to your own gold distribution center. And the great thing about this distribution center is you do not have to keep the inventory on your person. All right, everything is shipped out of our corporate headquarters in Stuttgart, Germany. So that's where everything is drop shipped from, Stuttgart, Germany. So you have your own gold drop shipping business as well. All right, your own franchise in a box that when you acquire this franchise, all the support, back office, accounting, everything is taken care of for you. Okay? And that's all included in your franchising fees. So you acquire a package, you get others to either acquire a franchise through you via a package, or to acquire gold through you, exchange their fiat dollar for gold, and you get paid. So that's what we're doing. That's what you're doing. I mean, that sums it up right there.
It really does. I mean, and thank you for that, Prince. It really does save a lot of gold, tell a lot of people, make a lot of money. I mean, with the way the economy is doing right now, you need to be asset conscious as much as you can. Asset conscious. You know, you acquiring things that's just going up in value. Gold is what Carrot Bars is about, but we can also talk about many other things: real estate, silver, several other things. But you want to get asset conscious, and you want to look the develop streams of income. You want to be able to limit your tax liability, and you want to be able to leave generational wealth to your children. You want to think globally. I mean, I haven't even talked about that now. Now I know that I couldn't do janitorial from over here in America and Africa, and you know I know that, but my Carrot Bar business can. I know that my YouTube channel can. I know that my book channel can. I know that my clothing lines can. I know that my speaking can. What ultimately I'm trying to do is work my way out of positions where I don't have to be there, that where it's working without me. My goal is to work myself out of job. I'll be glad with far as with my companies and that I'm creating under my umbrellas and things. I'll have no problem giving someone the title of president, a master poo bar, chef Aroni Macadil. I don't care. Only thing I want on the title is owner. I'll give you whatever title you want, provided you earned it. But I want to be able to work my way out. I want to be able to get my income streams coming in to a point that matters to me, and I want to be able to spend my time the way I want to spend my time with who I want to spend my time with, and just basically to collect the revenue. Now I know in order to do that, I'm going to have great people around me. And I know in order to have great people around me, I'm going to pay them great, and I'm going to take care of them great, and I'm going to give them opportunities. I know that, so I know I have to lay that foundation, because I believe a foundation is literally only as good as its people. And I believe that those people have to be taken care of. They have to feel value, and they have to be in a point where they think you're working to help them in their goal. And you can't be afraid of losing great people. You want to create an atmosphere where they never want to leave you, but you also want to create the platform that they do want to leave you, they leave better. Okay, and so because ultimately I'm looking to flip those people into investors and what we can do and make more money together. So that's my plan. But what we want you to do, think very seriously. Think very serious about being an entrepreneur with multiple income streams. That one I don't really hear a lot. I hear a lot of people saying, I want to be an entrepreneur. Great. I want to be a multi-entrepreneur with multi-income streams coming in. And that you can do that provided the business is set properly. Let me explain. With your Carrot Bar business, or Carrot Bar business, and Prince of Dynamic Mayor and I putting this together right now. That runs without us. I mean, that really flies without us. People are plugged into a system. They're acquiring their gold. They're acquiring their business packages. They're telling others, creating residual incomes. Some change is going to be coming up on that in the next couple of weeks, but nevertheless, they're making residual income. They're duplicating, they're maximizing efforts of other. Prince Amir book is being offered on Amazon. Okay, so people can acquire his children books. I see many of people who have acquired those on Facebook, a lot of great smiling faces and everything. And I'm happy for the success my little brother is having. T-shirts can be powered off of dynasamir.com, even when Dynasamir is sleeping. Okay, now check this out. Even when he's sleeping, he's woke up many times where people ordered his shirt and he just woke up to orders. That's a good feeling. Right. And sometimes those things are going on simultaneously while he's doing a search for Uru streams, which he can monetize that, super chats that. This is what we want to think. Multiple streams coming in all at one time. Multiple streams, but you're only one person. But if they're the right mix of business, if they're the right fits, particularly internet centric, you can pull that off. Now I realize that going at my cleaning company, I realize there's times I'm going to physically be there, but no problem. Carrot Bar business is still going to be running. My YouTube videos are still going to be running. My books are still going to be running. I'm still going to get speaking engagements. Everything comes right through my smartphone. I can still communicate with everyone, and so I'll have a certain amount of time I'm out there doing my cleaning services, but knowing that my other projects are running without me, and I just put my head in there and put content and put new stuff out there, and that's going to keep coming in too. So that's the vision I see for myself, and that's the vision I would hope you would see for yourself, because really it is, you're really not going to have a choice. You're really not going to have a choice. I mean, the companies are putting so much more emphasis on the benefits for the employees rather. They're putting emphasis on wages, more wages or more earnings, not necessarily for the employees, but for the investors.
Stockholders.
The stockholders. That's where they're putting that in right there. And we see the wealth gap is going up tremendously. It's going up tremendously, even during this COVID thing. And we see the common denominator is that all these entrepreneurs, from Tyler Perry to Michael Jordan to Bill Gates to Elon Musk to Jeff Bezos and all these titans of industries, they have a large social following by way of internet that they can market to that audience. They built a global network up, and when things come through that different products and services that they come up with, they push it through their network and people pay them. So you have to concentrate on building your network first, and then you come up with a great goods and service and market that, and you determine how you want to set the boundaries through it. It's out there. And for those who listen to me in Africa, you can do the exact same thing over there. It's got to find your niche. That last time I checked, the internet works over there. Europe, you could do the same thing. Asia, you could do the same thing. You can find something that you can create where you can control your own income stream. Now, on the other side of that coin, if you're just going to go out and here's a resume, let me fill out a job that already 300 or 400 people are already filling out, maybe 1,000. Let me go in there and put on my gray suit, hoping they don't fire me because I'm wearing a gray suit. Let me go put up there and hoping I don't have to deal with age discrimination, race discrimination, sex discrimination, any of that. Somebody don't like me because I'm white. Someone don't like me because I'm black. Someone don't like me because I came from the Australian islands, or someone don't like me because I'm Cape Verdean. Someone don't like me because I'm Pacific Island. All that type of foolishness. Someone don't like me because I'm Democrat. Someone don't like me because I'm Republican. Someone don't like me because I like Manchester United. You like Real Madrid. All these type of things, that these schisms that can derail you before you even get in the door.
All right.
No, I mean, you guys say you don't like me because I'm a gray suit. You know where I got that from? Prince Amir. There was literally a hiring manager told him, if a guy has on a gray suit, he wouldn't hire him, no matter how good he was, just because he had a gray suit. Just foolishness like that. And we have to. If I would have
worn more to my job.
Yeah, you would have wore that to your job. You probably wouldn't have been in there. So the CEO DNP. You know what? If I didn't tell you, I really like your comments. I like a lot of comments, but what I like about CEO DNP, that he's engaging. I love that. He or she is engaging. And listen to this comment. Everyone is online. That's what we're talking about. One of the things we talk about, how do we take advantage of that? Computers have created a virtual village. Love that. We must learn to effectively utilize the tools of our age. This is the tool of our age. The tool of our age, with the computers, it can go through all lands. You just need to find a proper product, goods, or service to market to through that network, and you need to learn how to pull revenue out of that. And there's one Sylvia Roby, not on this continent. I don't know if she's talking about the American continent. What I'm talking about works anywhere. What I'm talking about works anywhere. See, let me address that. Let me address that real quick. And I thank you for that comment, Miss Sylvia. Fitzgerald Stevens and Dinah Samir, you can drop us anywhere off in the world and we'll be successful.
All right. We'll figure it out.
You give me a parachute, man. Dude. we flying over Moscow. You're gonna get the heck up out here. Where you at? Over Moscow. Get out the plane. I hit boom. Where you got there? Don't speak the language. Don't speak anything like that. I will figure it out. I believe that no matter where you put me, I will be successful. Yes, some geographic environments are better. Some places are better for me. I work very well with the South. I'm a Southerner. I love the South. I love the climate. Everything fits around in here. But I can be just as successful up in the North. I can be just successful in Canada. I can be just successful in any African country. It's not the continent. It's the person. It's the person. It's not the color. It's not the sex. It's the person. It's not that. It's the person. And so I believe that I can create wealth for me and my family. I believe that with the skills and the knowledge and the gumption that God Almighty has given me, I believe I can create wealth. Now, we have a lot of problems over here in the United States. But you know what? When I look on Al Jazeera's, or I can look on some of the Facebook posts, or and I look on various the British Broadcasting Corporation, and I look at a lot of things going on in Africa and Europe. Like, they seem like they got problems over there too. I look, I see some of the different tribal factions within Africa, 54 countries over there. Some, black people mostly. Some of them cats don't like each other neither. They fighting against each other, and they've been doing that for centuries. Well, it doesn't make a difference where you are. It makes a difference who you are. And so if you're going to go away, if you're going to go the way of an entrepreneur, understand you got to be willing to swim upstream. You got to be willing to go out there knowing you can create. If you're confident enough to go out there and say, hey, let me go apply for this job. Think about that. Think about this. Though. Let us talk about this. You're going to go apply for a job. You're going to go ask Prince Amir for a job within his publishing company. Okay. Now, I'm speaking that over you, Don S. No, you got your publishing company. Okay, you're an editor. You've had about maybe 7 years of editing experience. He needs an editor because he's running around doing other things. No, he's at a point where he's on his G5 and he's flying, all over the places. Okay, he needs someone to run Amir Publishing. He wants someone to run his books, his tapes, to run his speaking function, sort of like Grant Cardone. He needs someone to put those conventions for him. You're an editor, so you're in charge of his materials. You're in charge of his books, his MP3s, his audios. You're in charge of all that. You're in charge of getting that thing going out to him. Okay, so but you're good enough to do what he does. You're better than him. You can write books. And you can speak, and you know how to set up structure, but you will go and apply for his job. You will go and pray that he gives you that job. You will accept that he says, I'm going to pay you $85,000 a year plus performance bonuses, maybe 3% every quarter, depending on your performance. And, which could potentially bring you up to 6 figures a year. And you would think that's awesome. And he will extract your time, your skills, and you would turn his book division into millions with your skills. See, he has you there because either A, he doesn't know how to do it, or B, he doesn't want to do it. But he would take your skills to build his platform, and you will be grateful for that. And not occurring to you like, my God, I'm counseling him. He don't know how to do this, but all he did was put the plan together, and he got people to plug it in. So if I could do that for him, sure, I could do it for myself. Or better yet, why don't I go ahead and take this $100,000 a year that he's going to give me, invest a little bit of that in my own publishing company, and eventually get a platform where I can leave. This is what we're talking about. This is what we're talking about. And this is what we must do. So, ladies and gentlemen, Carrot Bars is an opportunity. It's a way. Yesterday, CEO DNP said, I've been really explaining it very well. Okay. What Carrot Bars is a company based out of Stuttgart, Germany. That's the largest distributor of small gram gold increments. No, What you do, you acquire gold. You trade your fiat currency in and acquire gold as much as you want, whenever you want, and you tell other people to do the same. You gather you a business packet, one of four, VIP, about 3,400 euros, 3,400 euros of gold, 2,400 euros, silver, 595 euros, a bronze, 180 euros a month. Well, not a month. I mean, one time. Comes with some gold. It sets you up in your own business, and you go ahead and offer that opportunity for other people who they also create their own business by saving gold, and you build residual income. Okay, there's going to be a company called Freebay. That's what we're getting ready to be introducing. That also, like a wing of carrot bars, doing a couple of things that we're getting ready to go on to change. But the compensation plan is great. You get that build up in such a way you're receiving income every single week through your hard work. Dynas and I enjoy that, and you're able to go on to other entities that what you want to do to bring in income streams, to bring in wealth streams too. It's about creating income. So that's what we do right there. But right now, I really didn't want to emphasize that. What I was emphasizing has multiple streams, figuring out a way to take a talent that you have and create an income stream with it. Carrot bars is just one way, a very good way, but not the only way. But and I'm certainly not going to make that mistake like I made many times in my past. I had this job, I worked the job, I didn't create everything outside the job. I depended upon the job. I was great as long as the job was great, but when the job left, or we had to part in ways, or the job closed down, I didn't have an income. But if I would have had like other income streams bringing money into me, the loss of that job wouldn't have hurt so much. So I learned it's just best just to build your own, or just get ready to work for someone and take your talents and build their own. And so Warren Buffett has often said that if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you're literally going to work until you die. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. Prince Dynasmir says, titles are not sexy, income is. Michael Delco would say, if you don't come from a wealthy family needs to come from you. And Fitzgerald Stevens will say, if you don't make moves, moves will be made on you. You don't make moves, moves will be made on you. Think entrepreneurship. Think self-sufficiency. Think globally. Think, what can I bring to marketplace? Now, if you're going to think globally, you better get very, very good at an e-commerce business. You better get extraordinary good, and you better learn it. You better figure that out. And how can I put my PayPal together? How can I put my Cash Apps together? How can I put my Zelle together? Especially PayPal. So you got to look at, okay, will Cash App be accepted more outside America? I know it's Cash App is not up in Canada. I have Canadian friends. They can't use Cash App there. I don't know. It's Zelle. Zelle's a U.S. banking format. I think PayPal would be the better one. And there's and I know like over in Africa, MoneyGram is really big over there. So you better have different ways that people can get your funds to you. And so you better know your market and figure that out and research. And after you've researched, just go ahead and take the action. So this is a different type of bend. We appreciate you guys. As we're running into the weekends. As Saturday, Prince Amir and I take off.
Yep.
We'll jump back on 1 o'clock. But look it up. Just look things up and see what moves your life forward. Now, should you try to register your carrot bar business? Great, phenomenal. You're going to get an email once you could successfully click on the link what Prince Amir has there. You verify that email. You get a call from Prince Amir, welcome you to the team. He'll help you with answering various questions, and then he'll probably more likely do a 3-way call with myself, and then we'll help you get going. And now, as far as for ideas with entrepreneurship, Dynas, how will we play that, man? We just tell people that's up to you how you want to do it. But I mean, like, say for instance, someone called me, well, how are you setting up your janitorial business? How are you setting up the YouTube business? YouTube was easy. I had Dynas I can call for that, but that's 15 years of relationship. About how you want to do with everybody else, that's his business. But the first thing I would start doing, I would go to like YouTube tutorials as far as that particular interest that I have. That particular interest that I have, I would see who's doing it. I would just type it in the search engine, how they're doing. So I get that information. Second of all, I would want to incorporate my business. I would prefer an LLC, a limited liability corporation here in America. I want to, set up my business checking account. I want to do my market research. I would want to put heavily emphasis on marketing before I really go out and start. I want to have a customer base before I really start there going out and marketing. I would want to know proper billing, proper procedures, what jobs to take, what jobs not to take. In other words, I want to know more about my industry as I could, where I can be successful. But the majority of my stuff, I would want e-commerce centered. My books, my YouTube channel, my T-shirt company, my public speaking. No, those are mostly e-commerce centered. Janitorial business is one thing I beat the pavement with, but I can only do so much of that. So if you're going to have multiple streams of income, they have to fit into each other and they have to complement each other in order for it to really be successful. God bless you guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for all the comments. Prince, being this Friday, man, can we take a few moments to go over some of these? I mean, you want to give a little feedback back to our audience and stuff like that. We can just go ahead and go over. CEO DMP, man, keep them coming. I would love to meet you one day. The diversification, absolutely right. That's what I was talking about. Marian Utsi, good afternoon to you too. Black business mergers, yeah, man. That we're looking at. He doesn't know it yet, but I plan on doing something that with Prince Amir in the future. He don't know it yet, but once I come with the proper money, he'll talk to me. So, and my black business mergers with him on a serious thing, I want to get with him in Africa. He has energized me so much about that market over there because he has boots on the ground. I've literally been living in Africa because his experience. It's a close personal friend of mine, very close personal friend. So he got me interested, and I'm really interested in partnering with him because I trust him. I don't know the African continent. I don't know the thing over there, but he does know the culture and everything else. So if I bring certain interest by way of capital, perhaps he'll let me in on some things like that because you have to have that expertise. You have to have someone you're being guided to and get information from, to someone who you can have really great relationship with. So that's why I want to do that with him. And he's got me interested in real estate. So I like real estate. So I would definitely want to do something with him on that. So that'd be a part of Black business merger as far as for me. Black syndicate investment, the Black cyber network. Right. Yeah, absolutely great. Just need to get out of America. Daniel 12:4. I believe that's a Bible verse. I don't know which one it is. Have to look it up. Probably something like Babylon or something like that. But yeah, but I can still pull wealth out of here. I can still pull wealth out of here, and I can still make wealth over here. Plus, my family's been here close to about 200 plus years. So it's what I know for now. But no, so see how that works in the near future. Maybe I'll change my mind. But right now, I'm going to read one more comment by CEO DMP. We need to start bringing sole proprietors together and forming a large organization of corporations that can empower larger percentages of population. Be careful with the sole proprietors. In America, you put that tax structure wrong, they will eat your lunch. No, right, so right. I prefer corporations. In particular LLCs, limited liability corporations, where it's not so much they can attack me personally with my assets and that the company is responsible, but I was the company's responsible as opposed to me being personally responsible. But then again, consult with your accountant, the financial advisor, on how to set the structure up. Black Cyber Network on crypto. Yeah, cryptocurrency is great. And that's a thing that all of us need to look at in the future very, very seriously. We need to learn how to trade cryptocurrency. All right. We need that education. We need to learn how to do that, and learn how to flip money for us with that. And it's going to be imperative because that's where finances is going along with gold and precious metals back again. But I think it's going to, really greatly impede the production and the reliance upon paper money. Let's see. Okay, Miss Roby, if you aren't interested in moving to Africa or investing, maybe this is the wrong forum for you. Yeah, I mean, I can see what your point, but no, this forum works for anyone. It works whether you're in Africa or not. I can work this as I was in Singapore, and you can work this as in Singapore. It's not location, it's the right mix. If you get the right mix and you get the right model, that model can work anywhere in the world. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not that. Now, if I want to do maybe if I want to start businesses, a brick and mortar business, yeah, okay, maybe African continent would be pretty cool. I can make millions over here with my janitorial business and my other businesses right here on American soil. No, so I mean, once again, but I'm that cat. I believe you, wherever you drop me, I'm going to prosper. So that's my thinking. Not everybody shares that, but that's definitely what I believe in. No, but I can understand your point.
We'll take one more. Sure.
And that one more, you take it, Prince, because you take it, and I'm just going to let you close us out, man. And you go ahead and take that.
Did you know PB is the biggest and why? That's true. But everyone joining us, like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you go to dynastymir.com. Also, again, my affiliate links in the chat room. Click on that affiliate link, sign up as an affiliate. Until next time, family, Dynasty Mir, search for Huru. Peace.
Enjoy your weekend, everyone. Thank you.